Oh yeah, I had moved on from Elon Musk. But then, the richest man on the planet had to go and invent the underground traffic jam.
Traffic is soul destroying. It's like acid on the soul. It's horrible. This is, I think, finally, there's something that I think could solve the goddamn traffic problem. Either we try something new or we will be stuck in traffic hell for the rest of our lives. I started thinking, well, maybe this could be underground.
This is the underground network he envisions.
Yes, that's an amazing vision, and I'm sure by the end of this video, it won't be demonstrated that walking is quicker than Elon Musk's high-speed underground network.
Electric cars using street-level elevators to drop down into a series of tunnels. Autonomous technology in the cars ensure that they don't run into each other.
Is it boring driving down here with all of this? Oh my, there's a truck.
All right, what is this place? It stinks in here. Just circling around constantly. It's getting too tight in here. We'll have to go back.
So is there often a lot of traffic here?
No, I think what's happening is
Finally, there's something that I think could solve the goddamn traffic problem.
the building doors are closed.
It's blocked at these ends!
Traffic is soul destroying. It's like acid on the soul.
Oh, God, it burns! Get out! I'm dead! Come on!
Just these two, and that's why it's just constantly.
Why are they closed?
I don't know.
Because the autopilot has radar and cameras that will automatically slow you down before you impact another car. You would only be allowed to go through the tunnel on autopilot.
Is it boring driving down here with all of this? Oh my, there's a traffic jam.
And it'll be faster in practice. This is just going slow because it's early days.
I don't want to go any faster than what we just did. No, thank you.
At this point, I'm confident this can revolutionize cities and get rid of soul-destroying traffic.
But one thing's for certain, Elon Musk rewrites every industry he walks into.
Well, like the building itself isn't closed, just the entrance doors are locked. I don't know why.
Huh.
So.
You see, over the years, I've noticed a pattern when I call out one of Elon Musk's dumb ideas. As a general rule, the dumber and easier to debunk the idea, the more, let's be honest, the Elon Musk fans absolutely hate it with a passion when I call it out. With one of the most common and vapid criticisms being that you're obsessed with Elon Musk. Oh yeah, why would a channel that focuses on debunking pseudoscience scams being pimped out for millions of dollars focus on the biggest charlatan and pusher of those scams on the planet? It's a complete mystery. Yeah, I had to put up with their jibes for years about how I was wrong on everything, despite being absolutely on the money on everything. And now we have it right before us, that a single extra lane of underground traffic with chauffeur-driven taxis in it can get into a traffic jam, even when there are only 3 stops on the system. Yeah, who could have seen peak loading coming? Well, apparently Elon Musk.
And everyone wants to pile out of those buildings and into those buildings at the same time. Obviously, you're going to have a traffic jam.
He just knew it was a problem for multi-lane roads, so he naturally assumed it wouldn't be a problem for short single-lane tunnels. And this is the peak loading when there are only 3 stations. Imagine the hellscape death trap that this thing's going to turn into if they build the rest of it. And now we don't have to speculate whether it's a failure or not.
Tech titan Elon Musk's latest big disruptive idea. How about this? Underground tunnels to beat traffic congestion. How fast is this?
This is still slow. We're only doing 30 miles an hour.
Oh my God, oh my
We'll
God,
speed
oh
up.
my God.
We'll be able to go like 150 miles an hour if we want. I mean, you can think of these like wormholes. In like, oh, I need to get to the other side of LA or New York or whatever. Drop down the wormhole, pop out the other side.
Now it's just a matter of should I be merciful or not.
Mercy is the mark of a great man.
Guess I'm just a good man.
How can this be? Musk was techno Ponzi rocket Jesus.
Well, I'm all right.
No, Elon, you were the chosen one.
Have pity! Pity! I have no understanding of the word.
Please, have mercy.
Oh, not tonight, Bishop. Not tonight.
Your tears are so yummy and sweet. Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy.
Well, I'm all right.
In a 2017 video, the Boring Company teased a system where cars and public transportation pods are lowered underground by metal platforms and proceed to zoom through tunnels at 124 miles per hour, unimpeded by pesky traffic.
I mean, I can still.
You can drop me off.
Yeah, people can still drop you off at the South Hall. But
And you're still picking people up over there.
And 4 years ago, while I was making videos busting this crap,
It's sort of like, it's almost like an autonomous underground multi-level car system.
Yeah. That costs $1.
That costs $1, yeah, exactly.
let's just remind ourselves what the Elon Musk fan club were doing at the same time.
Hey, I'm Zach from Now You Know. Welcome to this episode on our boring tunnel future, specifically tunnels that will transport people throughout a city. And that's fantastic. Fast, safe, cheap transportation throughout a city is going to be a game changer, a disruption.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yes! Yes!
But why stop there? So today we're going to be talking about boring long-distance tunnels. What if this long-distance tunnel could cut the transportation cost per mile to the same cost as trains, increase the transit speed to 120 miles an hour, eliminate the cost of the driver, and what if this entire new system is powered by renewable solar and wind energy?
And what if you were dumb enough to believe every word of that?
And I mean, would it be incredible if you could travel around LA, New York, DC, Chicago, Paris, London, anywhere at 150 miles an hour? That'd be phenomenal.
As we've seen in the second episode, Boring Company tunnels will only accept electric autonomous vehicles.
Well, that aged well.
The Boring Company is setting out to build a 3D network of tunnels to alleviate transportation congestion.
I need a call about that because I just got a phone call saying
Elon Musk struggles with traffic in Los Angeles and wants to change the way people travel by removing the stress of waiting in traffic.
I don't know. I need to clarify on that. I'm not sure. You're coming here, yeah, Central?
Well, what time is it?
Car skate that the car was lowered down on will navigate through the tunnel. No driving required.
Well, what time is it? No, I was gonna go.
Boring tunnels. The Boring Company is another company founded by Elon Musk when one day he realized that roads do not need to be congested with traffic. This is the problem Musk is solving with yet another one of his revolutionary ideas. He has created robots which can drill through the Earth, or Mars for that matter, to create tunnels at far greater speeds, efficiency, and at a far lower cost than our previous methods.
Amazing. Every word of what you just said was wrong.
And accelerated to 155 miles per hour, without the need for a human to be in control. You would simply select your destination and would arrive within minutes.
Well, I'm parked by the South Hall, so...
I mean, I can...
On Mars, boring tunnels would be used to
And it wasn't just the Elon Musk fanboys who gushed over this. The mainstream media gave him unlimited free positive press.
And turn those holes into a vast network of underground tunnels that will change transportation forever.
Let's talk about technology.
All right.
Because I know all of y'all are fans of it. We have some big news in the tech world. And innovation icon, Elon Musk. More proof that Elon Musk's dreams are supersonic.
Sharon can hardly wait to ride this. Elon Musk is making headway on his futuristic traffic tunnel.
The 3 miles of track able to move cars and people at speeds of up to 800 miles per hour.
It's amazing. And in that post, he shows that stretch of the new tunnel and also offers free rides to the public in as soon as a few months.
At which point, a lot of people will be saying, yeah, but that was in the past. Now we all know better, right? Well, no. The city of Las Vegas has just given Musk permission to dig under the rest of the city. This exercise in stupidity ain't over yet.
This station here would just be a piece of the puzzle as this entire project takes a huge leap forward.
John, it's a tourism attraction with a purpose.
Underground transportation for the Las Vegas Strip will soon be a reality, and in Teslas. That's because today the Clark County Commissioners unanimously approved plans for Elon Musk's The Boring Company's Vegas Loop project.
As we travel by electric car right into the future.
I mean, many would have said that when Elon Musk promised self-driving cars and delivered this, it was a laughing stock then. I mean, how could anyone take it seriously?
This is the entrance to Elon Musk's high-speed loop tunnel. Now, this is a modified Model X. They were giving demonstration rides today. Look at these alignment wheels down here on the front. They're attached to the two front wheels on the Model X. They run along track walls inside the tunnel. That keeps the Model X on course.
Yes, their full self-driving was keeping the car on course using rails, a completely new idea, by the way, which has never been tried before in public transport, which is why it impressed people so much that they threw $100 million at this.
The ride was also pretty bumpy as the alignment wheels attached to the Teslas bounced off the sidetrack walls.
Seriously, he took a car, a device with the versatility to drive anywhere, and put it on train tracks, thereby removing the actual need to have a car. But he used one anyway, because that way it would cost more.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
Though still rudimentary, the demo tunnel inspired confidence in investors and customers alike. In 2019, the Boring Company brought its first outside investment. The $120 million funding round came shortly after the company landed its first paying customer, the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority.
And it's been going so well that they plan to expand it.
Elon Musk in a Twitter battle over public transportation. He told Wired magazine this, and I'm quoting, "It's a pain in the blank. That's why everyone doesn't like it." Talking about public transportation here. There's a bunch of random strangers. One might be a serial killer. So that's why people like individualized transportation that goes where you want, when you want.
Which may go some way to explaining why Elon Musk's cars in his tunnel have one person being driven around by one other person in a chauffeur-driven taxi.
Okay, that's what he said. Jarrett Walker is a public transit policy consultant, and he responded with this. In cities, Elon Musk's hatred of sharing space with strangers is a luxury that only the rich can afford. Letting him design cities is the essence of elite projection. Well, Musk responded to that. He says to Walker, "You are an idiot."
And when the man whose solution to soul-destroying traffic was building a short, single, extra traffic lane tunnel where chauffeur-driven cars can take one person down a tunnel, tells you you're an idiot, you'd better pay attention. And we're up into the tunnel, and it's straight up to warp speed, 150 miles per hour, entering the hyper mega zoom loop. Oh, top speed, 30 miles per hour.
How many of y'all do they have driving today?
I believe, I don't know the exact number, but there are about 60, 70 cars. So I believe there are 60, 70 of us.
Let's see, 60 or 70 cars taking one passenger each because you don't want to travel with other people. They might be a serial killer. So their loop can transport 60 or 70 people at a time. But wait, what if we were to replace Elon Musk's brilliant idea of using expensive taxis to drive single people a short distance with something far more dumb and stupid, like those little toy trains that they have driving people around zoos? Well, for the price of a single Model X, that's over $100,000. You could buy 2 or 3 of these trains at somewhere between $25,000 and $50,000, which would carry about the same number of people as the entire loop system for the cost of one Model X. So not only have you saved over 90% on the cost of the rolling stock, now of course you only need 2 or 3 drivers versus 60 or 70. Again, saving over 90% on the actual running cost. And of course, best of all, you would never again have a traffic jam in your tunnel.
Finally, there's something that I think could solve the goddamn traffic problem.
Well, at least solve it better than Elon Musk did. But I know what you're thinking. At least his amazing way of using $100,000 taxis to move people slowly through traffic jams in tunnels is quicker than walking. Right?
Take him. We're gonna see who can get to the Nissan Z first. All right, you guys, we are going. Christina is going that way. She was like, oh my gosh. We're going through the building. She's going outside to the Tesla station. See Christina outside. Oh my gosh. It's pretty fun. And we have a nice view of some really sweet cars while we are walking. All right, you guys, here's the Sky Bridge crossing over the road into the other convention center.
These lines are huge. I go to the furthest. Oh my gosh, everyone's heading to West Hall.
Elon went on to elaborate, saying the Boring Company urban loop system would have thousands of small stations the size of a single parking space that take you very close to your destination and blend seamlessly into the fabric of a city, rather than a small number of big stations like a subway. Now, I want to point something out. He said thousands of small stations. Now, normally when you think about a station, you think of something that slows the network down, because a station is where a train or a bus stops,
just circling around constantly,
unloads, loads, then keeps going. But in the case of these kind of sleds, I don't think it slows anything down, because they're all able to get into the network without slowing down the other traffic.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes! Yes!
Because they all operate on some kind of autonomous, smart grid.
Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy.
To people density, you're able to pack more people into a moving object. So instead of all being in a car, you can pack like 15 people into one of these pods and zip them across the city. That's awesome. It is awesome.
Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy.
We're gonna just sit right here and wait for Christina.
Okay, we made it, but I really believe Grant is hiding somewhere. I knew you were hiding. I'm tired, I was running, bro. Damn, I ran for nothing.
Which, when you take a look at the Las Vegas Convention Center on Google Earth, should surprise precisely no one when you realize just how small this system is. So this is actually when they were actually building the system. So this is going to be station 1 here. And this is going to be station 2 here. So if you start here and you say we're going to race to here, well, the guy who's walking just has to walk that distance. Whereas the person who takes this high-speed underground single-lane taxi rank has to, first of all, walk out to the loop taxi rank. Then they've got to queue up, and then they've got to get their taxi, which is going to take them to here, where they'll end up underground. Then they have to come out and walk up to here. So you see immediately it's immediately on a par with walking, and that's assuming that you're almost right outside one station and going to right outside another station. And then, if I remember rightly, the last station is down here. And they've introduced a single lane of taxi traffic between these two, whereas there are already 4 lanes of traffic there. What was wrong with the bus again? But that's nothing. I've heard rumors that Musk has an even more revolutionary idea cooking.
Elon Musk has a different vision for the future of underground travel, which includes using a network of smaller tunnels and cars. Boring tunnels have the potential to destroy subways in terms of cost and efficiency.
The multi-dimensional, multifunctional micro-hyper tunnel.
Boring tunnels are significantly smaller than regular subways, which allows for exponentially lower construction costs.
Taking its observation that if you make tunnels smaller, then they're cheaper to dig, to an amazing new level. But wait, it gets better. You don't even need a $100,000 Tesla or a taxi driver to use the microtunnel. Anyone willing to pay a small fee could use these tunnels. And of course, Elon Musk said that he'll let pedestrians, cyclists, and particularly small children who will fit, have first priority. But then he came up with a real stroke of genius, the thing that really separates him, the thing that only a truly disruptive, big-brained tech billionaire mind could conceive of. He noticed that these tunnels most of the time don't have anything in them. Why don't we use them to transport something whilst they're not in use, maybe some sort of liquid or other cargo? And hey, if the idea of making a subway, but worse, was worth billions, this will certainly make him a trillionaire.